And I just want to put my emphasis on something, right? Because I spoke about this a couple years ago, and everything I say play out not even 4 days, not even 7 days, not even 2 weeks later. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to start posting some of my videos from this faceless YouTube page that I made a couple years ago because I'm starting to see everything play out from these videos that I made. Let's talk about the mark of the beast. It's a reason why everything is about to be digital. It's a reason why this government is shutting down. It's a reason why they're telling you if you do not have a real ID, you cannot fly. It's a reason why they are telling you if you want to no longer be a U.S. citizen, you have to pay to cancel your U.S. citizenship. Let's talk about how all this is going to start playing out, right? So, as you all, as you all know, the value of the dollar is steadily decreasing, which is going to cause the system to, which they said years ago, create digital currency, where all your transactions are going to be tracked, declined, approved, no matter how big or small they are by the government. Right? And when I say this, I want you guys to really understand. One thing about the government, they're very strategic. One thing about these higher ups, these elites, these D-elites, they're very strategic. Where you think it's just a small plan they're putting out little steps that's adding up to a big plan. And by the time you recognize and see what it is, it's already too late. Right? These PPP loans that everybody stole, that fraud, they did that on purpose. They set people like that up on purpose. And you want to know why? Because guess what's going to happen once this digital currency is set up? You know how I said they're going to be able to approve and decline your transactions, no matter how big or small they are? Guess who's going to be the first ones to have all their transactions declined until they pay the government back what they owe, the IRS. Those people that took out those PPP loans. See, they let you think you got away with it. They let you think that you didn't get, jail time. They were sitting here creating a list. And everyone that took that loan out, okay, let's say you owe the government $100,000, $1 million, $2 million because you took out this PPP loan and it didn't align with the business that you said you had. Guess what? Now you are going to have to pay the government back that money, and all your transactions are going to be declined. All your bank accounts are going to be frozen until you pay the money back to the government. It's a reason they have all these biometric scanning. It's a reason why they're incorporating all these purple LED street lights. It's a reason why they had people get the COVID shot and then they said it was mandatory. And then as all these people got it thinking they were going to be able to keep their jobs, they told you it was no longer mandatory. It's a reason why in 2023 they had on the news, it showed how a strain of the zombie virus was found in Russia, a live strain. And a couple months later, the CDC had a article on their website that tells you how to survive a zombie apocalypse. It was taken down because it was for educational purposes only and people were taking it too serious. Right? It's a reason why they're tracking your spending through Cash App and these different accounts. They wanted to see if people were going to go for that. They just been testing everybody to see what you're going to go for. It's a reason they're censoring these platforms and you cannot say certain keywords, certain things, or you get banned, your post gets taken down, or your account get taken down. I'm on my third account. And the reason I'm on my third account is because everything that I speak comes true within a matter of days, not even a week. Said something about Yellowstone, how it's a portal opening up there. Not even a week later, on the news, it showed how herds of animals were leaving Yellowstone. talked about in one of my tarot readings how it was going to be a government hit on someone and their house was going to catch on fire because it was a government hit, right? Not even 4 days later, a South Carolina judge that had a part of the ruling in the Trump administration house caught on fire. I said something about natural storms, these weather disasters, how it's going to be 7 different distractions. Not even a couple days later, it was the flood in Alaska and the tropical storms in Mexico. Not even 24 hours later. They've been playing in people's faces. That's why the best currency to have right now is silver and gold. If you can transfer all your assets over to silver and gold, you better do that. Because the value of this dollar is nothing. And it's been nothing for a while. 555. See, the whole agenda of the government is to keep people in low vibration. Lack, poverty mindset. And that's what they've been doing for years, right? Because they know now how quickly this vibration on the planet is rising because we're no longer in the old earth. We are no longer in the old dynamic and the system has collapsed. Everything new is happening. They're trying to stop it any way they can to keep people in low vibration, because once this vibration on this planet gets too high, honey, things get to happening in Hollywood. Gatekeepers start falling. Everything starts aligning the way it should naturally on this planet. So this is just a message. I need people to really understand. Judgment Day is here. And God already said the seals have been broken. The 4 horsemen have been released. You see all these gatekeepers falling and getting taken off the throne whose birthright it was never to be on the throne. A transfer of power, a wealth transfer, and those that are not meant to be in power will not be in power. Those that are not meant to survive will not survive. And that's just it on that. So you can let fear take you out and have you tied to the devil. The mark of the beast is not going to be what a lot of people think it's going to be. It's going to be you stuck in poverty mindset, not ascending to Christ consciousness, not climbing Jacob's ladder successfully, staying in the old earth with not having faith and doing things that are not of God and keeps you operating in your lower self, lower chakras.